Hey everyone, thanks for being here. We're doing a general tarot reading for Leo. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. It's so nice to see you in the middle of a set, Leo. It used to always be that you were always lucky last. These days you're often in the middle, which is really, really beautiful. I love the energy that you bring. Leo, well, let's see what messages we've got coming through for you today. Five of Swords. Four of Cups. You're missing some signs here. And the Magician. It feels like you're missing the synchronicities just slightly. You could be thinking that you're seeing them maybe, or you could just be completely closed off to them just at the moment. Leo, could be trying to manifest something by thinking it, by visualizing it. I feel like that's about to change. Let's see. Let's see, Leo. It's not far. It's kind of just outside your peripheral vision, it feels. The sun, you're definitely going through some activations right now. So everything could be feeling quite intense, or if it's not yet, it could be coming in for you very soon. There is a lot of light activations happening. There is solar activations happening. There's source code activations happening. There's source energy coming through. There's downloads. There's everything is happening. And even if you're not aware of that, you will be feeling the sensations in the body. The storylines that then the mind might be picking up on is that things aren't working, or things aren't right, or things, depending on where you're at and the level of emotion you're kind of delving into, will vary the intensity of those kinds of thoughts. For the most part, it's just coming through at the surface level, but this activation here, sending your nervous system and cellular system into overdrive, is bringing back some of the old storylines and narratives. Yes, the Ten of Wands. Good news here is this will be the last time. This will be the last time that these particular storylines and narratives are going to present. Beautiful. Truly, truly beautiful. This is an experience it feels like you have not had before. So there's a level of curiosity coming through here, a little bit of awe and wonder about how it's unfolding and what the experience is, because there's no storylines in your operating system that can make sense of this sensation through multiple layers of you. It is a beautiful experience, and it does feel like you will hold it sacred as a sacred moment, and be fully in it, Leo. It feels like, well, this over here is well forgotten when you have this experience. Wow. Ten of Pentacles, yeah. The way that you were, the identity that you had coming to completion. There's excitement building. There is excitement building. Definitely could be feeling it it's in between the sacral and the solar plexus chakra. And the universe here is guiding you through the discomfort of the unknown with the Seven of Cups, bringing you into alignment with your spiritual path, Leo. Now, you've kind of been thinking around this, around what you think the path might be, or what opportunities that you have seen or that you think are opportunities. This responsibility for making the decision through the thinking mind is being lifted from you by spirit. And everything's being lit up in neon lights for you. You could be feeling very, very tired. You could have been feeling very, very tired for the last couple of weeks. It is something that many, many people are experiencing at the moment due to the activations with the Four of Swords. But it also feels like you've made peace with something, Leo. Something that you didn't know the extent of the damage it was causing by ignoring it or pushing it away. And it feels like you've come to a place of peace with it, and just allowing that sacred space around that experience. And then if as you're doing that, looking after you, you're having this amazing activation coming through. Five of Wands, everything makes sense. Suddenly everything makes sense. It doesn't make sense logically, but it makes sense. You just know it. You can feel it. You can feel, experience the authenticity of it. Very, very strong awakening in the feeling or the experience, the awareness of the physiological experience of the flow of energy and frequency. Beautiful. From that awareness, Leo, you can consciously start working with resonance. For now, though, the universe is your ride, taking the reins, just asking you to hold on for dear life, because it could get rough. The roads can be rocky, yes, perceived to be. The Chariot here is just asking you just to allow the flow of it. It doesn't feel like you've got any resistance to it at all, Leo, particularly when this clarity comes in, this feeling of everything makes sense. Two of Swords. Yeah, ditch in the thinking mind, for the moment at least. Not getting caught up in the pendulum swing, not getting caught up in the either or. You are working solidly from knowing without knowing. It is High Priestess frequencies, but it's also instinct. It's instinctive. Didn't quite make sense as that was coming out my mouth. Let me have a look what the essence of what they're showing me is it is an intuitive knowing of the instinct. There you go. Make of that what you want, but that's what they're showing me. Knight of Pentacles. There is a stability here that you weren't expecting. There is a stability here that you weren't expecting, Leo. There is a calmness. There is a practicality that you weren't expecting. Strength has been representing St. Bridget in readings lately. So that may or may not be relevant for you, Leo. But it brings through the message of not asserting your will. You don't need to use force or fear or threat, I guess, as motivation. Um, I'm lost now because they're showing me both, like trying to make someone else do something and trying to make yourself do something that doesn't feel aligned with you. But we can come back to the intuitive awareness of instinct, very well represented here in the strength card. Yes, courage. Who was asking the question about courage. Strength is normally read as courage. In this particular case, that's not the focus of the message that's coming through. And if you wanted to call this courage, it's coming from a place of almost nothingness. There's no emotion, there's no storyline, there's no projection, there is just space. And the courage, if you like, is being attuned to that space and not have the need to fill it. Interesting. Let me know how that plays out for you, Leo. Let me know how that resonates or doesn't resonate with you. I feel like it's almost a very specific message. Let's see if there's anything else for you today. Anything else for Leo before we thank you? King of Swords, bringing you into your authenticity. Yes. Into your truth, into your balance. Heart-led discoveries coming through. It's almost an expedition of testing. Pardon me. Testing. It feels like every storyline that presents, you're bringing it forward and going, okay, well, let's have a look at this. Is this really who I am? Is this from me, or is it from something that I've acquired over my lifetime? It really just feels like you're looking at this as an adventure. It's definitely bringing a whole lot of happiness, calmness, contentment. It's really beautiful, Leo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, allowing me to bring these messages through for you. I hope it does help in some way. I'll see you again soon. Lots of love. Bye now.